Good evening. It's Monday, May 17th. I'm going to do a unusual sort of talk today, talking about uh, lids on pots. And when you're starting off, you're lucky enough to get a pot, to get a bowl you're willing to eat out of, and so forth and so on. But eventually, as you get more control, you get ambitious, and then the subject of lidded jars comes up. And so I'm going to throw some parts later on, and then tomorrow we'll do a demo of trimming the lid to a type of combination, a lidded bowl that I'm making as part of a commission. Okay, so starting off though, okay, so you've got the jar. You throw the jar, and the challenge then becomes measuring the mouth. Okay, and do you measure by the outside or by the inside or what? Because it's going to matter when you then go to make the matching lid. Okay, so what I tend to do, okay, so you use calipers. And so when it's wet, you measure the inside. Okay, and in part, that's because when you then throw the lid, in this case it was thrown upside down, I'm measuring the outside of this that will have to fit inside the rim. This distance is less important. And in fact, in this case, okay, so the day I made this jar, I made a bunch of jars. Okay, so, and usually what you do is you then make a bunch of lids and then you play mix and match. Well, see, this lid was actually for something else. But because it had the same measurement, it fits on this jar. As it happened, I chose a different lid. And I also gave myself permission to have this sort of stupid overhang, which may or may not have been a success aesthetically. But you're allowed to do that with a jar. A more precise shape, and this is the one I want to demo tomorrow, are these lidded bowls. And the one, I'm not planning on doing this, but for this, there's a couple of challenges. So one is the bowl is potentially going to be drunk out of. So I have to have a very clean lip and thinner than on that jar. So what I've done when I do bowls is I'll do a rim that has a V profile, okay? And that, that will allow you to drink out of it. But then with that caliper, I'm measuring the exact distance from this top of the V to that top of the V. I throw the bottom first, and then I throw the lid, and I can measure the exact distance between the center of the V groove here to here. Now in this case, I can tell what I also did was, and I'll demonstrate this tomorrow, when I got it in place and I was trimming off the excess and adding the knob and so forth, I then also trimmed off some excess clay here to make it match better. And you get the end result. Looks like you were a genius thrower, and actually what you did was you improved things in the trimming stage. And that's what I need to demo tomorrow, is the trimming stage. Have a good day.